Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Galactic challenge video. Hopefully you had a relaxing weekend and that you're looking forward to get your week started. But first, as always, we do have a brand new challenge to take care of. This time we are taken to Kashyyyk and we have to take down a squad of clone troopers, and we do have to use Nightsisters. Now, as always, I'll cover the modifiers and defeats first, then show you the battles, so there'll be YouTube chapters below if you want to skip through to any particular battle. Otherwise, let's start by looking at the global modifier for Kashyyyk, just retaliation. It does a few things, but the one that most we will notice is this one. Whenever a unit is defeated, another random ally takes a bonus turn. So we'll have to consider this whenever we try to do one of the feats that needs us to do 8 turns in a row. Obviously, you shouldn't defeat anyone while you're doing your 8 turns. Anyway, more about it later. Just wanted to point out that this a random bonus turn, that's what probably will be the most annoying. Everything else is kind of meh. In terms of the Nightsisters, we do get a modifier for Nightsisters, so whenever an ally is revived, all other Nightsisters gain a stack of Ichor, which gives them a little bit extra stat boosts. But Nightsisters did a cheese through this one because of Plague anyway, so I don't think modifier really helped all that much, but a little bit, I guess, why not? And same things for the clone modifier. Nothing really to say about it. It's not really all that great, all that useful as well. So overall modifiers, they won't really get in the way, aside from that one that gives a random ally a bonus turn whenever somebody is defeated. In terms of the feats, because obviously it is a Nightsister challenge, we do have to win with a full squad of Nightsisters, and chain attack win after taking 8 turns in a row. So this is the one where you just need a little bit pay attention, where you start in the battle, you want to get done your 8 turns in a row. Make sure you don't defeat anybody within those first 8 turns, and then you are good to go. And bring balance, you know, it's just whatever, right? One light side, one dark side character surviving. So I'll do the Nightsisters first and then show you a few different options for the chain attack one, and hopefully you can get something done quite easily on your end. Now the good news is, it does not look like you need good Nightsister squad to get max rewards today. So as you can see, kind of what, like gear 10s, gear 9s, no Zetas. The only Zeta on Asajj, but that's actually on her lead, not her unique. So don't really need a whole lot. Probably half of them don't even have mods on them because they're solo gear. They don't get much use elsewhere anyways. You just kind of have to cheese your way through this one and let Plague do everything. I'm going to go ahead, just kind of maybe get stun on 5s, just do basic, get more Plague out. There we go. Dispel the taunt with Asajj. I'll try and contain Bad Batch Echo, right, because he's got that days healing immunity AoE, so just try to keep him stunned and then let Plague do all the work. We'll have to go through 5s first probably, because otherwise he's just getting bonus turn meter whenever we hit his allies. As you can see, he's counter attacking, so just gonna keep stacking more Plague on him. Let's go ahead, try maybe get a stun on Rex. Perfect, there you go, 5s down already from Plague. And this is where somebody got a bonus turn. I think it was Rex. So he used his form up, and I will just keep going after Bad Batch Echo. So if you do have kind of low gear Nightsisters, a little bit of an RNG in this one, obviously. Can you contain Bad Batch Echo with the stuns and things like that? But for the most part, if you do have decent Nightsisters, gear 12 or something, I don't think you should struggle too much with this one. But just wanted to show you, even with kind of gear 10-ish Nightsisters, you can still cheese your way through this one. As soon as Bad Batch Echo goes down, these guys simply do not have any way to deal with Nightsisters, even without the Zetas or anything. Like, you just let Plague do the work. We'll do an AoE here. Okay, fine. There's air advantage on Asajj, doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and do mass assist here. Oh, we got him down and brought everybody back. Perfect. Here comes the AoE from Cody, taking down low gear Daka. It doesn't matter. Just a couple of more turns, and I think, yep, there we go, Plague finished him off. So it's good news, I guess. You don't need very good Nightsisters to get max rewards today. Now we have a few different options that will complete both 8 turns in a row, as well as bring balance. So one of the themes that you can try, some sort of Palpatine Mara squad. I know some have used Starkiller here as well, but if you don't, Palp Mara, they get a turn meter train rolling. Got thrown in there to drop a fracture on 5, so he's not annoying. And then bringing a light side unit, I thought maybe Dash for his AoE days, and then Nihilus finally for the Annihilate, because 5 is very tanky, and because of the modifier, right, whenever we debuff them, they're recovering protection, and shock will not stop protection recovery. But we start off with the shock ability there. Unfortunately did not land a shock on 5, so he got a turn, but it's fine, let him get a turn, and now we can start taking our 8 turns in a row. Drop a fracture on 5s, got to go ahead, increase cooldowns, and then let's see if we can get a mass stun on everybody. Well, most of them. Here comes Dash with an AoE, and then I'm going to go ahead, spread a shock around. There we go, because anytime Palps uses his basic, he gains, I believe, 15% turn meter for each shocked enemy. So this allows him, obviously, to get a lot of turns. Did another AoE now just to get everybody stunned. Let's go ahead, throw out their AoE stagger, push back everybody's turn meter. And I'm probably way above 8 turns in a row at this point. So now just a case of taking these guys down. And again, spreading the shocks. So Palps is getting lots of turns. There we go. Keep doing, let Mara keep throwing out her AoE with stagger, so you can keep removing turn meter. First Annihilate goes on 5s, he's very tanky, very durable, and at this point you can pretty much hit autoplay, to be honest. After 5s is done, these guys are constantly shocked, constantly stunned, they don't even get a turn. And that's it, quick and easy way to get it done. Another way is also some sort of Imperial Trooper lineup, and then for the light side I'm bringing in her Meteora. Okay, so first obviously 5s will be gaining bonus turn meter if you hit allies, so use control situation on 5s so we don't feed him turn meter. And then here's important, we have to drop a daze, so again stop 5s from gaining bonus turn meter, drop an armor shred on Echo. I'm going to go ahead and do mass assist on 5s. I do not want to kill off Echo right until I get my 8 turns in a row. Because somebody will get a bonus turn. Then let's feed turn meter to the team, and we'll just keep going after Echo. Let's give some buffs here to a basic, another basic, and now here comes Yoda, throwing Master's Training on Echo. Completed my 8 turns in a row, and now somebody got a bonus turn, doesn't matter, and we'll just keep punching our way through all of these guys. There we go, we have to go now through 5s, I guess, so we don't trigger the sacrifice. We'll just keep punching him in the face. Now we go, control the situation, finishing off their Rex, finishing off Arc Trooper, and down they go. So, you know, pretty straightforward with troopers as well, if you can manage, obviously, the starting sequence accordingly. So this as well would complete Bring Balance, as well as Chain Attack. Another way to get this done is Array with the droids. The Queen of Droids makes her return. And for the dark side unit, we bring, let's say, a dark side droid, in this case a Boring Grievous. Same thing as before, we do have to keep 5s contained to begin with. So once he got 2 stacks of Confusion, he won't be able to gain a bonus turn meter anymore. Grievous's AoE removes turn meter as well, so we can go ahead and do that. And then we Rage Training's Lead for the resistance. Whenever we use special ability, we are removing turn meter from exposed enemies. So that's what you want to do, kind of spread expose on everybody. Keep using special abilities, which will be keep removing turn meter from them. And that's how you can easily get 8 turns in a row as well. You can, you know, stun them with a basic from R2. As well, ability block them with Mind Tricks. There we go, from Rage Training, right on cue. So whenever you do defeat somebody, they're either stunned, so they miss a turn, or because their ability blocked, they just get to use their basic attack. Otherwise, we go Illuminate Destiny. We got again Echo down first, so he doesn't get his you know, AoE healing immunity days out, and then our next target will be 5s. We got all the clones there, ability blocked, keep pushing back their turn meter, so when we eventually do take down 5s, all they can do is use a basic attack, and at this point we just hit autoplay, and this again will complete chain attack and bring balance. Both feats here in a single battle. Another team for you, so the final for this video is a Scoundrel Bounty Hunter team, because, you know, Scoundrels, Bounty Hunters, they're mixed factions, so you can, you know, probably do multiple combinations. I just use here Dengar lead, because with his lead we have to deal damage to the healthiest enemy, which is 5s, so we don't need to worry about him gaining bonus turn meter, so we'll just keep going after 5s, and this again allows us to take 8 turns in a row. Then the AoE here from Dengar removes turn meter, allow us to keep going with our turn meter train, so we can get our 8 turns in a row, which we did now, and I can go ahead and just disintegrate 5, just get him out, so we don't have to worry about anything. Again, a bit of an RNG here, who gets a turn, that bonus turn, whenever we do defeat them. That's what I did actually for the 5th. Instead of a Bounty Hunter, I brought in Beskar Mando, so in case these guys, as they did now, they did get healing immunity out in days. If somebody gets low, then obviously Beskar Mando, there we go, can jump in, put a healing immunity, dispel all the debuffs, and then we can turn the things around and get things going as well. And after 5s, as with the other battles, Echo is our next priority, again dishing out his healing immunity, but luckily we do have Grief here with a dispel and a heal, disintegrated Echo, and I'll probably can just pretty much hit autoplay at this point if you would want, and just let Mando take care of everybody with his disintegrate. Arc Trooper was down next, Rex down, and now Cody as well. And that's it, guys. That's all for today's video. Hopefully it was useful and helpful, just showing you a few different ways to go about today's challenge with bringing balance and chain attack. Again, Nightsisters, as you've seen, you know, even at low gear, without Zetas, you know, don't really have any good mods on them. You can kind of cheese your way through thanks to the Plague doing all the damage. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. But until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.